So I was checking my emails after a long day of work and I found this email notification that really got my attention as a Filipino. Did the Philippines ever had a plan to change their country's name? Well, I know at this point it's almost unlikely that the Philippines will now change its name. Probably because there's gonna be a lot of wasted time, resources to change your ID, your certificate, or even the country's currency. But what if our current president Marcos Jr. decided to change the Philippines name, just like what his father did decades ago? And what would it be its name? So I was scrolling about this forum and looking for name suggestions, and this person recommended Haring Bayang Katagalugan, which is nice, but personally I think it's too long. Kapatiran. I think mm, it's more like a society to me more than a country. Luz Viminda. I think it's nice. It kind of represents the island groups of the Philippines, but there should be more than that. Personally, it shouldn't just represent the three islands of the Philippines. I think it should have more deep meaning onto it. Malaysia, that kind of sounds copyrighted. Rizalia. So I've heard that some countries name some of their places from their heroes. Just like in the Philippines, we have this Quezon City, and we also have Quezon Province. We have Rizal Province. I think this is good, but I think it's too much for a country to change its name to its national hero. But yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good choice. Well, yeah, but that's not actually it, because there's more. Because I've Googled a lot of recommendations and I found two very good one, and there's one that I think is very perfect for the next name of the Philippines. Just a suggestion. Okay, one of the most popular recommendation is Ophir. If you don't read the Bible, just like me, Ophir is a region it's a mentioned name in the Bible where King Solomon received a cargo, which is mostly consisted of gold, silver, sandalwood, pearls, ivory, apes, and peacocks. But I think this is a problem with this. It's not just the Philippines who's actually one of the theorized locations. There's actually one, two, three, four, five, six, even in the Americas, seven, eight, nine. I think this is 9 countries that's actually proposed to be the actual location of the Ophir. So that's gonna be one of the main problems if we name the Philippines Ophir. Yes, I guess. Yeah, and I think some of you might be wondering, hey, what about the document number 98? This describes how to locate the land of Ophir, blah 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 blah, so which is said to be the Philippines. Personally, I think this is just a confirmation bias, I guess, because if you look up other locations such as Africa, they have this Paradise Lost, which is also Africa. Mozambique was mentioned, and if you look at the Solomon Islands, which is also named after King Solomon, which is he believed to be Ophir as well. They believe to be Ophir. So yeah, I think renaming Philippines to be Ophir, especially with these many countries, being also called or being also identified to be Ophir, is kind of a jerk move for the Philippines to be named that, and probably not gonna happen. So yeah, the next, and I think this is the most popular recommendation for the Philippines next name is Maharlika. I'm not gonna lie that the name Maharlika kind of sounds regal. That's why its modern meaning is totally different from what its original meaning actually is. But yeah, if some of you already know the actual meaning of Maharlika, were the feudal warrior class of the ancient Tagalog society in Luzon, um, which is not really those, some people call Maharlika in the modern context the Dugong Bughaw. But yeah, in reality, it's not really the highest class, which is actually it is the Maginoo class. Neither it is the lowest, like the slaves. It is kind of like in the middle, like the middle class, you know, which ironically represents a lot of Filipinos today. But yeah, is this what we really want to kind of represent ourselves? Middle class and stuffs like that? Personally, I kind of don't like it. And by the way, the Visayan counterpart of Maharlika is Timawa, which unfortunately, unlike its Tagalog counterpart, which gets the Dugong Bughaw context into it, the modern meaning of Timawa is someone who is glutoniously selfish, if you could say it like that. So definitely no thanks. Alright, before we get to the perfect name for the Philippines, I would just like to share another name that I personally made. Hirang Banwa. But what does that even mean? Yeah, it's pretty simple. It's a portmanteau of two words basically. So the first one is hirang. I think this kind of means chosen or beloved in Tagalog, and the second word is banwa. So it has different meanings across the island of the Philippines, but technically it kind of means people, nation, or country, which is actually nice. Personally, this is a better name than Maharlika, unlike those Dugong Bughaw people were talking about. Okay, for the last one, I wonder why people don't kind of see this as the most perfect name for the Philippines. It's a common word, by the way, and as a Filipino, you're probably using this word every day. Well, maybe not every day, but regularly.
Ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw, Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko.
Bayan. In a modern context, I know it means township or something, just like the word barangay, which also kind of shrunk in today's meaning. The size kind of shrunk. But yes, originally, bayan, it means nation or country. But that's not the reason why is it the perfect name. Let me show you. Who is the people of the nation? Who is your fellow countrymen? Who are the patriots? Who are the heroes of the nation? What is our favorite word? Right? Okay, let me just add more to that. Do you know our English demonym? Yes, it's the Filipino/Filipina. Personally, I don't like it that much to have a dimorphic demonym. Maybe for you, but not for me. And also, being in the Asian region, somewhere around here, it's kind of an oddball to be called Filipino/Filipina. If you look at China, they are Chinese, right? If you look at Japan, they are Japanese. If you look at Vietnam, they are Vietnamese. Yeah, so why not Bayan for Bayanese? Well, it's just kind of having a brand new haircut. It's kind of weird, but to get used to it. Alright, that's it for today. And by the way, what is your perfect name for the Philippines? Maybe can you comment down below? No? Yeah, thanks.